Good morning, this is Laura Lowy. I am here to bring you through a Kick Your Ass Awake morning practice. We are going to move through some fast-paced movements, some energizing movements, some strengthening movements, and we're going to try and get this all in just under 30 minutes. So grab your playlist, grab your coffee, grab your water, and let's get going. You can do a breath work practice before this if you want to just pause this video and do that, but I'm just going to get us right into it so that we're not waiting around. Wonderful. So if you have 2 blocks, grab those blocks, grab your books, and we're going to get started. So we're going to get started right in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And down dog, you're going to start to pedal out your feet. And as you're pedaling out your feet, just start to shake out your head. Making sure that you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And we're still marching it out. So we're pressing into the knuckles of your fingers. Still feeling the heels one at a time march towards the ground. And then we're walking our way all the way up to our feet and hands together at the front of your mat. We're going to start to sway side to side. So you might move these blocks out of your way if they're getting all up in your way. And we're just going to make these swaying movements bigger and bigger and bigger, making them non-linear swaying movements. All right, now go ahead and stop. Pressing the left hand down. We're going to sweep this right arm to the sky, bend this left knee, take a deep breath in. And exhale, switch. Right hand down, right knee bends, left leg to sky. Both hands right back down to the ground. Toe heel your feet all the way together to touch, hands to shins. Open chest forward, deep breath in. Exhale, fold yourself to the earth. We're rolling all the way to the sky, arms lift high. And exhale, diving right back down to the ground. Half lift on your breath in. Exhale, hands to ground. Right foot stays forward, left foot steps back. We're in our lunge. Chest opens forward, take a deep breath in. Exhale, straighten both legs and fold. So you might grab blocks, put those on either sides of your foot. And we're going to move forward and back. So inhale, bend. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten, fold. We'll hold right here. Press this left hand down. Sweep the right arm to the sky. We're on the ball of the left foot. And bring both hands back to the ground. We'll bend into right knee. We're stepping right back into high plank. We're going to bring our arms a little wider than our shoulders. We're going to come through 3 push-ups. If push-ups don't work for you, just hang out in plank. 1, 2, 3. Bring your hands back right under your shoulders, and we're coming right back to downward dog. We're pedaling out those feet once again. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And now we're walking our feet and hands together at the front of the mat. Half lift on your breath in. Exhale, fold right back down. Toe, heel, feet together. Roll all the way up to standing. Arms lift to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, dive yourself right back down to the ground. Half lift on your breath in. Now we're stepping our right foot back. Left foot stays forward. We're in our lunge. Chest opens forward. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, we're straightening both legs and folding over the left leg. Inhale, bend, chest opens. And exhale, fold. About 3 more. Inhale, bend. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, we'll straighten. Now we'll press this right hand under your shoulder, reach this left arm toward the sky. Nice big twist. Notice this left knee on my side is not straight all the way, so doing what you need to do for your body. All right, both hands back down. We're bending left knee. Step ourselves back into plank. We're starting with push-ups, so arms come a little wider. And we're going through 3. So 1, 2, 3. And we come right back into down dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. You're going to go ahead and bend your knees, press into your hands. Chest presses back towards those knees. Look forward to the top of your mat. We're going to hop. So take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, bend the knees and hop yourself forward. Half lift on your breath in. Exhale, fold yourself to the ground. Inhale, roll up to standing. Rise to the balls of your feet here. Reach as high as you possibly can. And exhale, fold all the way down. Half lift on your inhale. Step this left foot back. We're back in our lunge. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Stay right there on the exhale. Ground down through your front heel. We're sweeping up to Crescent Lunge. Arms are to the sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So notice some of your weight might want to go into your toes. We're going to spread those toes. We're pressing down into the front heel. And we're going to straighten our legs, reach high. And on our exhale, we'll cactus out our arms. We're going to go really deep into this bend. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms high. Exhale, bend elbows and bend both knees. The left knee almost touches the ground. Inhale, reach. And exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. This time we'll exhale, bend. Left knee comes all the way to the ground. Hands come to heart center. We're taking a twist all the way to the right. So twist your torso. You might stay here. If it feels okay, this left elbow hooks next to your right knee. If you want to take it one step further, you can curl these left toes. Lift left knee. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One final addition. Maybe the arms open and you really engage into the left quad. For 3, 2, and 1. Both hands right back down to the ground. And we're stepping back, high plank. This time we'll come through a vinyasa. So this time we're starting to bring the shoulders slightly over our fingertips. You can always drop knees to the ground. Lower halfway to the ground, elbows right by our rib cage. Up dog on your breath in with arms straight. And back to downward dog on your exhale. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Bend those knees, chest towards the tops of your knees. And then hop or walk your feet to your hands. Half lift on your breath in. Exhale, fold yourself down. We'll roll up to standing on your breath in. Arms lift, rise to the balls of your feet. And we're exhaling, folding right back down. Half lift on your inhale. Our right foot steps back. We're back in our lunge with the left foot forward. Chest opens. We're going to hang out right here for a couple of breaths. And now we're finding Crescent Lunge. So knee stays lifted, arms come high. And we're really pressing into the heel of this left foot while spreading out our toes. Once you feel stable here, we're going to start to straighten out both legs, reach those arms as high as they go. And on our exhale, we bend those elbows and we bend almost to the ground. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, bending. Inhale, reaching. And exhale, bending. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, bending. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. We'll hold here. Right knee comes all the way down to the ground. Uncurl those toes, and now hands come to heart. We're gonna take a twist to this left. So start with twisting through your torso. See how that feels. And then maybe this right elbow hooks. You can add here by curling toes, lifting right knee. We're engaging through both of our legs, and then maybe those arms open up. If we are opening up the arms, we're pressing this right tricep into the left side of our knee. For 3, 2, 1, and both hands to the ground. We're coming right back into high plank. All right, take a deep breath in and exhale. I'm going to drop my knees, come right through tabletop, belly to the ground, heart opens. Inhale. Exhale, sit all the way back in a child's pose. Inhale right back into high plank. And exhale back into downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths right here. All right, lift this right leg to the sky. Now sweep it through your hands into a lunge. We're here in lunge. We'll sweep up to crescent lunge, arms lift to the sky. On our exhale, we'll come into our airplane or our warrior 3 variation. So arms come back behind you, chest is forward, arms come back, hip bones face to the ground. Staying here for another 3, 2, 1. We'll land back into our lunge, arms lifting up. And we'll open up to warrior 2. So take your time as we're adjusting our hips. No need to rush into warrior 2 feet. Just really look at what's going on through the feet. So the front heel intersects the arch of your back foot. And this back big toe, it's moving about 10 degrees forward. Not all the way, but just a little. Arms open. Feel yourself really press down through both heels of both feet. On our inhale, we'll reverse. On our exhale, we'll find a side angle with this left arm extended overhead. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill hands all the way to the ground. We're back into our lunge. Both hands come inside our right foot. We're going to walk that right foot out to the side. We're in our lizard. Left knee comes to ground. Uncurl those toes. We're going to hang out here for a couple of breaths. So maybe you grab blocks. Maybe forearms come to the ground. I'm not a huge fan of static postures too often, but our hip flexors get shortened with all of our sitting down and hunching over. So this is one that I feel okay with. All right, both hands back to the ground, sole of foot comes down. Come right back into tabletop. In tabletop, we're going to take some circles. So our hip falls to the right, our shoulders fall to the right, and then we're moving our body forward and now over to the left. So left bottom to the left heel. And then we're just going to keep going in that right direction. And now we'll switch, going the other direction. Coming right back through tabletop. We'll curl our toes. We're going to lift our knees just 2 inches off the ground. We're holding here for 3, 2, 1. Back to down dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Left leg sweeps high. Step it right through your hands into lunge. We're going to sweep up to crescent. Take a deep breath in. Stay right here for the exhale. Coming through our warrior 3 variation, chest comes forward. I'm using the banister in front of me. But the arms come back, hips face to the ground. We'll land back down into our warrior 2, our crescent lunge. And then we'll open up to our warrior 2. So I'm going to turn and face you guys. So again, take your time. We're looking at our feet. Turning that right back toe about 10 degrees towards the front of your mat. Just bending deeply into this left leg. And arms opening. On our inhale, we'll reverse. And on our exhale, side angle with the right arm extended overhead. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more, inhale. Exhale, one more, hands down to that left foot. Both hands come inside the left foot. We're scooching that left foot over to the left, dropping right knee to the ground. And we'll let the left knee open off to the left side. And if it feels okay to come all the way down onto forearms, listen to yourself. And we're hanging out here for a couple of breaths. We'll rise back up onto hands. Let's scooch that left foot back into our tabletop. In tabletop, we'll take a couple cow and cat postures. And we'll come right back through tabletop, back in a down dog. Take a deep breath in, and deep breath out. We're lifting now our right leg to the sky. And we'll bring our knee in towards our nose. We're going to shoot this right leg off to the left. So the whole outside edge of our right foot's on the ground. And we'll find a variation of a side plank. So now you're going to scooch onto the inside arch of your left foot. And now this left hand lifts to the sky, also known as fallen triangle. You can always be taking a plank on your own if you like. And we're here for 3, 2, 1. Finding our way back into that 3-legged dog with that right leg lifting up. Deep breath in. On the exhale, step that right foot through your hands. We'll sweep right up to crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come to hips. We're going to do a little bit of jumping here. So if you need to just step forward and back, I'll show you. Listen to yourself. But we're going to bend into this and then we're going to switch feet. Bend and switch. Bend and switch. So if you need to just step forward and back like this, that's totally fine. But we'll do a couple more. Bend and switch. Bend and jump. Finding your balance is part of the whole process. One more. Back to that right foot forward. Arms lift. Cactus out those arms. We're sending our chest to the sky. And exhale, hands come right back down to the ground. Dropping our left knee down, we'll grab blocks, walk our hands back, and we'll come into this half split. Toes can just gently lift. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Bend back into this right knee. Blocks come forward, standing split, so right foot presses down. We'll extend the left leg up. For 3, 2, 1, and we'll step it on back to lunge. All right, back to down dog. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. You might hang out in down dog. If you have a vinyasa practice, you can come all the way forward into plank, lower halfway to the ground, up dog on the breath in, down dog on the breath out. Left leg lifts to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Bring our knee in towards our nose. Gonna shoot this left leg off to the right. So on the outside edge of this left foot, the right foot, look down at your right foot. We're gonna come onto the inside arch of that right foot. And now the right arm lifts to the sky. So our left hand is right underneath our shoulder. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Holding here for another 3, 2. All the shaking of your muscles is your stability muscles waking up. 1, back to 3-legged dog. That left leg lifts right back up to the sky. And exhale, step that left foot through your hands into lunge. We're rising up to our crescent lunge, hands to sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hands come right to hips, and we're going to go through our hopping practice right here. So bending down, getting stable. Inhale. And exhale, switch. And we're switching back and forth at your own pace. Back and forth. Remembering you can always modify by stepping one at a time like this. But just a couple more and we'll end back up on that left foot. This is great for our hikers and our bikers. All right, we're back on this left foot in our lunge. Deep breath in. On our exhale, we'll cactus out our arms. We're sending our chest to the sky. Nice big stretch. Hands to the earth. Standing split, right leg lifts up. Deep breath in. And exhale, back through lunge, back through downward dog. And we'll take one more flowing movement if it serves you, coming forward through high plank, either lowering all the way to the ground or halfway to the ground. Up dog on the breath in, and child's pose on your breath out. After a couple breaths here, you'll rise up onto your knees. Just interlace your fingers behind your back. You can always grab a strap. Shoulder blades pull into one another and you're pulling the arms away. Just a slight little movement side to side. Ooh, I do think we forgot one thing. Go right back into that right now. All right, we're gonna bring the left foot forward. We're gonna stretch out this left leg. You see, it's like you're in a real class. I'm a human being and I forget things. Okay, just bring that left knee back and then we'll sit right back down into our kneel. Now you'll tent your right fingertips off to the right side. Lean into the right. And the left hand comes down, and now I'll let the right arm stretch over, and we're leaning into the left. You can be doing this in a seated position as well. Come right back through center. We'll interlace those hands once again. Pull those arms away. Chin lifts. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Release those hands. Relax. Chin comes down into the chest, and we're going to just roll the head side to side. You can close your eyes gently. You come right back through center. Come all the way down into a seated position. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. If you have blocks, you might bring those blocks underneath your knees for some support. You just take a gentle fold over those toes. Take a nice stretch of your arms and your shoulders by straightening your legs out in front of you. Hands come down behind you with fingertips facing your bottom. You can modify this with bending the knees. I'll show the modification first, actually. So bring the soles of the feet to the ground. We'll lift our hips into a reverse tabletop. And then if you want to go further, you'll straighten out those legs. Holding here for 3, 2, 1, and then we'll sit all the way down, all the way down. We're going to finish our practice with a fish posture. So we have 2 different ways to come into fish. If you have support, you can use these blocks. Otherwise, bring the forearms down to the ground. Forearms down so the fingers are just about underneath your bottom. Elbows are pulling in towards one another. Excuse me. Chest lifts up towards the ceiling or the sky or the porch. So you can hang out here for the next couple of breaths. If you do have support, you can grab a block, make a T shape, and relax onto the block with your head supported by another block. This would be just underneath your chest. Giving yourself about 5 more breaths to hang out here. If you've already started to feel uncomfortable without the support, you can come all the way onto your back. Just counteracting a lot of that hunching forward. So bring your legs into a crossed position. Forearms come to the ground. You're going to support your chin in towards your chest. Forearms press down. You're going to sit all the way up. If you have blocks set up behind you, you can go ahead and move those blocks off. Going to roll all the way now onto your back. Arms open like a T. We'll let both knees fall over to the left to start, looking over your right shoulder, and then the left hand can come to your right knee. We're holding here for 5 rounds of breath. Then you're coming to the other side. So knees come back through center. Roll over to the right, left arm opens, and maybe the right hand presses the left knee down. You're peering over your left shoulder for about 5 rounds of breath. Bring knees back through center. And we'll take a really, really short, energizing Shavasana. So let the legs straighten all the way down your mat. Let your arms open right by your sides. You're opening the palms towards the sky, inviting all the energy and wisdom that you could possibly need to make this day run smoothly. And sending compassion to yourself for all the potential ways you can screw it up too. Because we're not perfect. Inviting all the lessons, even the hard ones. And reminding yourself of all the strength that you embody and carry in your heart and in your spirit. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Release everything that doesn't serve you for the day through your mouth. And through your mouth, drink in the air and everything that you do need. And gently exhale through the nose, everything you don't. And you just wiggle fingers and toes. Bring knees into chest. We'll roll right up into a seated position. And bringing hands together at heart center. And bowing to yourself, your courage, and your inner wisdom. And thanking yourself for showing up to your mat today. Thanks so much for joining me for this morning's practice. I hope that kicked your butt into waking up. And I hope that you're figuring out a way to enjoy this day in some way. Just one little tiny small way.